Yo, what's up? It's Duke. I'm here with a quick word of the day before my workout. I just want to say my word of the day is just love. Um, how much do you love yourself? How much do you love those around you? How much do you love just your being to make the change to start a weight loss journey? Because that was ultimately the next thing that led to my decision after I found my why. Like, why is it that I want to engage in a weight loss? We all know our whys, or we all have a list of whys of why we want to start a weight loss journey. You're tired of being sick and tired. You know, you want to change. You've been putting it off for a long time, or you kept trying and it kept failing. You didn't know why, or any of these other things that keep coming up. We all have a list of whys, and our whys on why we need to begin and why we need to start, and somehow that inconsistency keep popping up where you'll go back and loop to what's your what's comforting to you, your comfort zone. And ultimately what led to taking that next step is the love. Do you love yourself enough to make that change? Because a lot of us are doing everything we can to appease others or to please others or not to rile up others or to get to that point of where you're people pleasing, or you're so self conscious, and you care so much about what other people have to say about things, and if people critique you while you're starting a weight loss journey, like, what are you trying to do now, or do you think you're gonna be successful this time, or they're giving you that look like, oh, well, this is not gonna last long and you're gonna fail, you'll be back to who you were a couple weeks from now or a month from now, whatever it may be. So it's always the question of, do you love yourself enough to stick to it? Do you love yourself enough to make the decision that this time I'm going to commit no matter what, and I'm going to give myself grace. I'm going to give myself, that patience needed. That, yeah, I'm going to make mistakes on the journey because I'm finding out about myself. You can't read a book and then go out and do this weight loss journey. This is something that you have to experience in real time. This is something that you have to have faith with, and you have to walk in. You have to step in. You have to expect that you're going to get to the other side, even though you make mistakes. Yeah, you're going to have slip ups where you overestimate how much you eat or underestimate how much you eat, or you're going to you're just gonna binge eat for a week or 2 weeks or whatever it may be. Like I said before, that's a sign that you just need to rest. Take your time, rest, allow your mind and your body to realign, and then get back in lockstep on the goal. You don't have to punish yourself by eating less the next week. You don't have to punish yourself by going all the way back to day zero and starting over. No, it's the simple decision of you loving yourself. Do you love yourself enough to just commit to doing better each and every day? And when you make that commitment that, yeah, I love myself and I'm going to make this change, you have that awareness to take small steps, and those small steps will get you to those bigger and bigger goals. But they all start with small steps. The smallest step it is. It could be just drinking water, a little bit, just a cup of water a day, or a bottle of water, or whatever it may be. And as the weeks go by, you can increase that to 2 cups or whatever it may be. And the same thing with exercising. It can start off as a 2 minute walk and increase to 5 minutes in 2 weeks. Then 3 weeks, you go up to 8 to 10 minutes or whatever it may be, or whatever more comfortable for you. But it all revolves around taking small steps, and those small steps all come from you loving yourself and you deciding that this time I'm going to just stick to my guns. And when you feel that comfortable with saying, yes, I love myself, and then you make that decision, and then you get to the point of where you make a goal for yourself of, this is where I want to be at this amount of time at this specific date. And before you get to that point, you're already taking those small steps. It doesn't have to be something that you have to pronounce to the world. It could be something that you just make to yourself, or something that you repeat to yourself every day. So that's my quick word for the day. Just, do you love yourself enough to make that change, to make that switch, to become the person that you want to become, and to have patience and grace with yourself while on that journey, because you know that mistakes are being made, because you're finding out about yourself. This is you becoming the you that you always wanted to be, but you have to learn how to be that person through this process of discipline and consistency and setting a goal and taking steps towards becoming that person. All right, peace.